Hi, this is Peri.
This is Andrew.
And we're from Farmer Pig Productions, and we just watched The Wait. And we're at Sundance Film Festival, and we're about to bring you a review.
Yep, so this is our final feature-length film of Sundance, a bit bittersweet, but what a one to end it on. So for a little context, this is an Ethan Hawke movie, and it's set in 1933 Oregon. He gets into some trouble early in the movie, and he and a group are tasked with a perilous and fraught with disaster journey that they have to complete, an impossible task. So that's basically what's going on in the movie. What were your initial thoughts?
I'm still very stressed from this movie. It was a very stressful, very violent film, and so I feel like that was the big takeaway for me, was honestly how stressful it was. I also enjoyed Ethan Hawke on screen. I always do. We just watched Blue Moon before going to Sundance, and so it's cool to see how prolific he has been over his career, and he's as fantastic as always, as powerful as always as a lead. But the stress and the violence for me was really overwhelming, and so I feel like for an action-packed movie, it was certainly action-filled. I was not bored at all, but I was certainly stressed.
Yeah, no, to your point about Ethan Hawke, it's definitely a very different performance than we sometimes see from him. Very understated. I mean, yeah, not at all dialogue-driven the way the Before Sunrise movies are, or Blue Moon. So it's very different, but I mean, he has tremendous range, and we've seen him in all sorts of roles. So, I mean, he's tremendous as always, but it's a very understated and kind of quiet power performance from him. But I agree, I would put it in a more positive light, but I agree that the thing that makes the movie stand out is its tension. It is taut as a wire from start to finish. There's not a single wasted scene. It really harkens back to some classic, timeless feeling movies. It feels pretty distinct and on its own. I mean, the two closest things in terms of feel that would come to mind are No Country for Old Men and Shawshank, but it's quite different from both of those. But it has this sense of intensity in every scene where it feels like the movie's balanced on a knife's edge and everything could fall apart at each moment of the movie, which I found tremendous. I think it's unbelievable, really impressive directing. I mean, I thought the filmmaking was really the standout, and just the way they were able to evoke the stress and danger of every moment. It was just absolutely thrilling, lovely ending. Just, felt so carefully crafted, and such a tightly honed script.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was certainly stressful, but a great film. I would say that if you're looking for Ethan Hawke in an action-packed movie that's recent, this is the one that you go for. And so I feel like a great performance with Ethan Hawke. The supporting characters were good. I feel like they weren't amazing, but Ethan Hawke really, he drove home the performance, and it was great. So check it out. Yeah,
this might have been my favorite movie of Sundance. I'll have to think about it a little more, but it was tremendous, and it felt like the most kind of high-class, high-art, just a timeless, instant classic movie that I'm going to be excited to go back to and consider more. So I highly recommend it. I think you have to know what you're getting into, but if you want something tense and tight and really engaging every single scene, I think The Wait is some of the best I've seen recently. So really high recommendation for me.
And also Sundance Film Festival, 17 films in 4 days that we did. So we're through, and it was so much fun. It was our first Sundance for both of us, and really special experience.
Yeah, thanks for checking it out. Enjoy The Wait when it comes out and releases wide, and appreciate you checking out the Sundance coverage.